Hello friends, we have all seen those viral clips of Western drivers having the most ridiculous accidents. Drivers entering an intersection without looking out for traffic, all because the light is green. People reversing into the road like they are the last man on earth. These accidents almost look staged. The roads are tarred, the traffic lights work. These cars are modern with sensors all around, ABS, advanced driver assistance systems, adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, lane assist, lane departure warning, blind spot monitoring, parking assistance, traffic sign recognition. The list is endless, yet Western folks find a way to crash. Now let's take a look at developing nations where road rules are optional, survival instincts are non-negotiable, and every trip feels like a mission. Traffic lights are mere decorations, road signs have faded into memory, and lanes, if visible, are often ignored entirely. Horns aren't just alerts, they are full-blown communication systems. A short honk means I am beside you. A long one means I am not stopping. You would think that the chaotic traffic spells doom to the pedestrians and drivers, but somehow these drivers make it work. How do they do it? Well, in this video, we will look at 5 reasons why developing nations produce better drivers. Let's get into it. In Western countries, a fender bender might lead to a polite insurance exchange and a tow truck. Everything is documented: dash cams, traffic cameras, liability insurance. Driving comes with a safety net, insurance policies, functional traffic systems. But things are quite different in developing nations. A minor scratch can either lead to 2 outcomes. The drivers don't care because their vehicles are already scratched up and dented, or full-blown carnage. There are no other options. In Lagos, you won't just be dealing with the other driver, you will answer to the entire bus stop. No traffic footage, no insurance rep, just eyewitnesses turned judges, and a shouting match that could go viral. Major crashes could mean an end to a source of livelihood, especially to commercial drivers, because their vehicles aren't just a ride, they are breadwinners. Driving isn't a fun adventure here, it's economic survival. When you are behind the wheel in these countries, you are protecting your source of livelihood from damage, you are defending your hustle and sometimes your life. In most Western nations, driving is often a rite of passage. Turn 16, get gifted a car, pass a test, and you are cruising in your birthday gift. A sleek new ride with all the bells and whistles and Spotify preloaded. But in developing nations, the reality is different. You grind for years, save up hard cash, until one day you finally buy that used 2004 Toyota Corolla. This automatically raises the average age of drivers in developing nations, usually older and more responsible adults. You don't get a car because you are of driving age. You earn it because you sacrificed a great deal. No leasing, no credit score, just hard cash and prayers. Experiences like this make you appreciate your vehicle and develop the necessary skills needed to operate your car in highly chaotic traffic. Westerners plan their off-road adventures. They are like, guys, I found this new spot and it's rad. Let's go do some off-roading there next week. It's gonna be fun. Over here, off-roading is not a choice. You need to get to work, you go off-roading. The kids need to go to school, they go off-roading. Need to get groceries, you guessed it, off-roading. I've seen videos of Americans on their off-road adventures in their lifted Broncos with the trail views. These cars have cameras all around to help you place your tires at the right spots, and these drivers still need a spotter outside to guide them. Trust me, if you've driven long enough on Nigerian roads, you know every inch of the vehicle and can articulate your way through the bottomless pits we call potholes here. As modern cars continue to add driver assistance features to aid drivers, we see a decline in driver engagement, especially in Western countries. As the vehicle does the majority of the driving, drivers are inclined to indulge in distractions like getting on their phones, and this has led to many fatal accidents. In developing nations, however, older cars are the majority of the vehicles on the road for obvious reasons. These cars have little to no driver assistance, meaning the drivers participate more in controlling the vehicle. This fact is even more profound when you consider that developing nations have a higher percentage of manual transmission vehicles on their roads. When you drive a manual, all of your limbs are required to articulate the vehicle. Unless you are a freak of nature, I don't know how you would text and drive a manual transmission vehicle. Painful but true. In some developing nations, hit a pedestrian or damage property recklessly with your vehicle, and it's not the police that shows up first. It's the mob. This fear makes many drivers ultra careful, especially in rural areas. But let me be clear, jungle justice is never the answer, no matter what happens. Let the law handle it. We are just talking about how the fear of it affects how people drive, not supporting it in any way. So yeah, before you roll your eyes at that scratched up Toyota navigating the madness in Lagos, Nairobi, Manila or Dakar, remember, that driver is facing more unpredictable situations in 5 minutes than someone in Toronto or Berlin sees in a week. They are alert, engaged and operating under pressure most Western drivers can't imagine. Does that mean they are perfect? Nope. But does it mean they are battle tested, reflex sharp and possibly better at real world driving? I would let you decide. Now over to you. Drop a comment. Who do you think makes the better driver? Someone surviving Manila traffic or someone chilling with cruise control in California? And hey, if this made you think, please like, share and subscribe to the channel to help us grow. As usual, cheers and drive safe.